This is Forum in Focus, where I'm joined by Antje Williams of Deutsche Telekom. And earlier today you gave a keynote at the quarterly meeting in Berlin talking about 5G.
Yes.
Just tell us about the main points you were making, particularly regarding the need for standards.
Yes. So one of the main points I was making is that we truly believe part of 5G is fixed mobile convergence and network slicing also, but also more fixed mobile convergence. And with the fixed mobile convergence, you have to have a look on the standardization, of course, because for the time being we have standard bodies, quite a lot, and different ones, because we have a lot of different technologies. And when you talk about real convergence, of course, the consequence is you have to unite also the standardization, and this is one very important aspect, I believe.
Yes, because I think you said there are other industries where we've seen there hasn't been that standardization, and consequently they've struggled to develop.
Yes. A lot of software companies have that disadvantage, and they normally have global customers, and they have trouble to serve on a global level because they lack standardization. And I think that's one of the big advantages of our industry, that we do have that.
Now, one of the points you made, people talk about fixed mobile, but they're always talking about mobile, but it was the percentage that you believe will still remain fixed, a massive number.
Yes, that's very true. So we had a look in our networks, and still when you consider Wi-Fi as fixed, of course, then you will still see that the biggest chunk of the traffic goes through fixed networks. And you're also going to see even the mobile networks for the time being is growing every year, I think, by double. But still, we believe in 2020 and beyond, fixed will still have the bigger chunk. So it's a very important topic for us to look at.
Now, your company is seen very much as an innovator, not an early adopter, but certainly you're right up there with 5G developments. What are you seeing? How are you seeing progress being made?
Yes. So one part of 5G development is, of course, to have the structure, the architecture in place, to think about it, to write it down, to discuss it in different forums, in NGMN or in standardization forums. The other part is for us to make 5G tangible, and that's what Deutsche Telekom is trying to do, that we have it on trials, that we invite our customers to join, to convince them that we have the right technology for their needs, to learn what they actually need. It's also very, very important for us to go deeper with our networks into their normal lives, let's say. And so that's what we're trying to do.
And how are you getting on? How do you feel progress is being made? How are you setting up to achieve that?
What we do at the moment is what we feel there's so much interest on running trials. Like every other German city now would like to have a 5G trial. A lot of companies are asking us whether we can join certain activities, and we are very happy to do so we could spread our messages into the market. And we feel also the standardization bodies are going on, and the alignments within the different operators and vendors are going on. So there's common understanding on certain topics, and that is very important for us.
That's very encouraging news. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
So a call there for standards as 5G moves forward in the global market.